Good afternoon. In this presentation, we see this point causes of evolutionary success of angiosperms. So this is the last point of your syllabus. First, we started the introduction of plant diversity. Here, you may introduce about with the plant diversity, then distribution of various plant groups in the world as well as in nation. Then we see the important plant groups. Then we see the classification of plant kingdom, Whitaker's classification, and five kingdom system. Then next chapter is study of algae. In this we see the general characters of algae, then life cycle of Spirogyra and Sargassum, and economic importance of algae and classification of algae. The next chapter is fungi. It is completed by Kanade sir. Then next chapter is lichen. It is also completed by Kanade sir. Then bryophytes and pteridophytes. It is also completed by Kanade sir. Then I will completed these two chapters. Study of gymnosperms. In this we see the general characters of gymnosperms, classification of gymnosperms, and life cycle of Cycas and Pinus, and economic importance of gymnosperms. And the last chapter of this paper, that is plant diversity, is angiosperm. In this chapter, 3 points are included. First is general characters of angiosperms. Second is difference between monocots and dicots. And third point is causes of evolutionary success of angiosperms. So the general characters of angiosperms, I will send you the presentation. Then differences between monocot and dicot, that is angiosperm is divided into two groups, that is monocot and dicot. So here in the second point we see the difference between monocot and dicot. It is also sent you. Then third point is causes of evolutionary success of angiosperms. So at the present in the world and in the nation, angiosperms are most dominant group of plant. So why angiosperms are dominant? So there are some reasons that we discuss in this presentation. So the first point is angiosperms have diversified habit and forms. So there are different types of different forms of plants which are included in angiosperms, that is herbs, shrubs, trees, climbers, creepers, etc. Second point is angiosperms have diverse habitats. They may live all over in the world. They may occur in water, that is fresh as well as salty water, on land, on other plants called as epiphytes, occur in water called as hydrophytes, in salty water called as halophytes, on land terrestrial plant or mesophytes, then on other plants, that is epiphytes and parasites. They also found in desert conditions called as xerophytes, etc. The third point is high degree of perfection in vascular system. So here conduction, that is vascular system, is well developed. That is xylem shows presence of tracheids and vessels, and phloem shows presence of sinews and companion cells. Then angiosperms show efficient pollination. So pollination is done through water, wind, insects, birds, etc. So cross pollination is done here, and the more number of hybrids or different varieties are produced in angiosperms. So there are many of varieties are present in angiosperms. Then fifth point is angiosperms have advanced bisexual flowers. So flowers are important organ in angiosperms. It is for reproduction, and it shows self and cross fertilization. So there are different varieties, hybrid varieties are present in angiosperms. Next point is ovules get more protection. In angiosperms, ovules are mostly protected in fruits in ovary, and then ovary is turned into fruit, and ovule is becomes seed. So the ovules get more protection, in which seed is present, and seed is important for the propagation of angiosperm for sexual reproduction. Next point is it is efficient and effective dispersal of seed. It shows efficient and effective dispersal of seeds. Seeds are dispersed through water, wind, birds and animals, and long way seeds are go, and then plants are propagated. So angiosperms are distributed all over the world and in plenty of number. Then next point is it shows efficient reproduction. All the types of reproduction are present in angiosperms. It shows vegetative reproduction, that is asexual reproduction, natural vegetative propagation by root, stem and leaf, and it also shows artificial vegetative propagation by cutting, layering, budding and grafting. Then tissue culture is also possible in angiosperms, and sexual reproduction is takes place by seed germination. Next point is angiosperm shows chemical diversity. That means they may contain deposition of tannins, resins, oils, alkaloids, carbohydrates, proteins, pigments or coloring substances. So they are used in food and medicine industries, and so grow all over the world for these purposes. Then herbaceous habit. Maximum members are herbaceous, distributed all over the world. Most of them produce small and many seeds and fruits, and they may be light in weight and hence show long dispersal. So they are occurred everywhere in world. Next point is angiosperms are economically most important as food, fodder, medicine in industries. So they are domesticated or cultivated on large scale throughout the world. So the angiosperms are mostly dominant species or plant group in the world. Next point is angiosperms have some special evolutionary features, that is they may show parthenocarpy, means unfertilized eggs or haploids, that is fruits are formed without fertilization, that is without seed formation, that is seedless fruits. Then it may show apomixis, that is it reproduce asexually, sexual reproduction is absent. So they may reproduce without syngamy and meiosis or produces by asexually, and it may show polyembryony, that is more than one embryos are present in angiosperms. So these are the points. With the help of these points you may write down the answer for this question, that is causes or means of evolutionary success of angiosperms, that is why angiosperms are most evolved plant group in the world. So that's all. If you have any difficulty, ask me on WhatsApp group or by or on by my on my personal contact number. Thank you.